Hey everyone, it is Thursday, March 23rd, 2017, and it's time to go to work on music. Today's been great so far. I'm in the groove, and it feels so good, and I'm doing everything I possibly can to stay here, guys. This is what it's all about, in the flow. Today's going to be a drum day. We're going to do some online classes. We're going to work through some foot control exercises. We're going to move forward on the production front, doing more research on horn sample libraries, and we're going to take it to the next level. So I'll explain as much as I can as we go. Let's do it. All right, reasonably good online learning session there, just learning more about MIDI, some of the roots, and how it represents audio data differently than waveforms, the traditional way of representing audio. And it's super fascinating, man. I think this whole class, it's like this synchronicity that I'm taking it right now as I'm moving into this venture of combining things with MIDI and um, audio instruments a little bit more. I mean, not that that's like a new thing, that's happening all over the place in music right now. But for me personally, it's a really good time to be exploring those ideas, and it's a lot of fun. Doing some more Doors research, just getting into their earlier stuff, checking out some of the Amazon reviews and different ways that people have criticized the remasters over the years, which I think is pretty interesting. And it's fun. It's fun to learn about that stuff. Um, Gonna get into some drum work right now. I'm a little behind on my practice sessions, so I'm gonna keep it pretty focused here. But we're gonna be doing some stick control exercises using the feet to try to get my foot control up. It's a big goal of mine right now on the drums, and it's coming together. So here we go. Okay, good drum session. Um, Maybe not the most focused, but I fought it and triumphed in the end, which is good. Um, yeah, it's really coming along. What I can tell is I've started this new exercises on this side of the page. I'm down to here now. And what I do is I go 20 times with my feet through this, using my hands keeping time with the right hand lead. So right hand doing eighth notes, left hand doing quarter notes on the snare. And then I'll go through another 20 times using a left hand lead. So left hand doing eighth notes on the hi-hat, right hand doing quarter notes on the snare. And then I'm doing this with my feet. And then I do the same thing here. So that's 80 reps through all those. And then I also do review of what I did a few days before. Maybe, I don't know, a few reps each of those. So maybe about 100 reps total, which is pretty solid. And what I've noticed is I'm starting to get a little faster. It's getting a little comfortable to focus on all the key elements that I'm working on, like my control, posture, making sure I'm relaxed as possible, making sure that I'm as balanced as possible, making sure that I'm being as efficient as possible with my movements, getting the sound I want, getting the velocity I want, et cetera, et cetera. And then, of course, playing the pattern as cleanly as possible, and then gradually accelerating over time. And I think that's been a good way for me to do it so far as developing speed goes, is just focus on doing things really well, even if that means doing them really slowly, and then just let the speed come with more repetition. And that way, I feel like I'm building a solid foundation, and I feel like my technique that I want to carry through to the faster passages will. And then if you know, the way I always think about it is like, would you rather play something fast and crappy or something slow and good? I mean, for me, it's like even if I never play fast, at least what I play will be solid. It's I think quality is really the goal right now. But I understand not everyone feels that way. But anyway, not to go off on that, but I just wanted to share where I'm at more specifically because if I just talk generally about it, I don't think it would make much sense. So then I was working on my cover tune, which I'm happy to be moving forward with, just developing my own ideas as a drummer and giving myself a palette to work with there. And I think that that's going to be really good over time for me as a player and as an artist. And then I just took a break, and now I'm about to get into some more horn library research. So let's do it. Okay. Excellent session. It's always a good day when I run the camera all the way down and it runs out of batteries. I'm doing this on a different camera. Yeah, some really good research there. I actually found a library that sounds significantly better than the ones that I was considering before because it has actual samples, and that's really what I was looking for. I mean, really all I need is a sample library. I can probably chop and scratch and make everything, work the way I want to if I have to, but it'd also be nice to have some of that automated, and it looks like these guys are working on it right now, which is pretty great. So it's definitely a pricier option, but I'm excited about it, and I'm going to compare it to a few of the things tomorrow and then probably make a judgment call soon so I can move forward. Not excited about the price, but there's a compact version that I think I'm going to go for, and that should probably more than suit my purposes for now, although we'll see. It may be worth upgrading later down the line, but in the full version there's tons of instruments that I really don't need. But yeah, I guess it all depends on like how crazy you want to get with that. But for the future, could be really good, and especially getting used to the interface, that could be helpful. And the samples sound great, even on the light version, so looking forward to it. But yeah, at least I have like a viable candidate. I definitely was feeling a little not so great about my options previously, but yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as I go. Otherwise, fantastic session. Hope you guys are out there having a great day, and I'll see you guys for more tomorrow. Till then.